Imagine walking down a deserted street on a moonless night, when suddenly you hear a chilling whisper behind you. The street, bathed in the faint glow of distant streetlights, is eerily silent. The only sound that breaks the quiet is the rhythmic tap of your footsteps against the cold, hard pavement, each echo amplifying your growing sense of unease. You feel a draft, a subtle change in the air, and then it comes, a whisper. It's soft, barely audible, like a secret shared by the wind. It's an indecipherable murmur, yet it carries an unsettling resonance that freezes you in your tracks. The whisper grows louder, more persistent. It's as if it's trying to tell you something you don't want to hear. You turn around and the whisper stops. The street is as empty as ever, but the chill in your spine tells you are not alone. Your heart races as you quicken your pace, trying to shake off the feeling of being watched. But the whisper follows you, growing louder, clearer. It's like a gust of wind carrying a secret, a message meant for your ears only. The chilling breath of the unseen brushes against your neck, making your hair stand on end. The whisper mutates, morphing into a voice you can't ignore. It speaks in tongues foreign to your understanding, yet it feels as though it's trying to communicate something dire, something ominous. It's not just a voice, it's a presence, an unseen entity that seems to be closing in on you, wrapping you in a shroud of unease. Your heart pounds against your ribcage like a wild beast trapped in a cage, yearning for escape, mirroring your own primal desire to flee. But where can you run when the pursuer is an unseen shadow? The world around you starts to dance to the tune of your growing dread. Streetlights flicker and die out as you pass, plunging the path ahead into darkness. Each step feels like a descent into an abyss, the unknown. The once familiar streets now seem alien, distorted by the specter of your fear. Your own shadow, your constant companion, begins to act strangely. It stretches and contorts, morphing into grotesque shapes that defy the laws of light and perspective. It's no longer a mere absence of light, it's a sinister silhouette, a dark puppeteer pulling the strings of your escalating panic. The voice grows louder, the words more urgent, the shadow more menacing. Your home seems miles away, an unreachable sanctuary, but you press on, fueled by fear and desperation. Then, a realization dawns upon you, chilling you to the bone. Your shadow, it's not your own, it's something else. It's been following you, whispering, watching. It's been playing with your fear, feeding off it. It's a presence you can't shake off, a specter you can't outrun. As you reach your home, you realize your shadow is not your own. It's something else. With trembling hands, you unlock your door and step inside. The lights won't turn on. The whispering voice is now inside your head. Your heart races, thumping against your ribcage like a wild drum. The thick silence of the room is oppressive, a tangible entity that seems to be closing in from all sides. Your senses are heightened, every nerve on edge. The air is still, yet every hair on your body stands on end as if electrified by an unseen force. The whispering voice is no longer a mere whisper. It has grown louder, bolder, morphing into a chant that seems to echo from the walls around you. It is no longer just a voice. It's a symphony of sounds, a cacophony of whispers and chants that fills the room, the sound waves pulsating through the stagnant air. And then, as sudden as a lightning strike, understanding dawns on you. The words, once a jumbled mess of incoherent whispers, now form a clear, chilling message. It's a warning, echoing through the room, ricocheting off the walls and seeping into your consciousness. The voice is warning you, pleading with you, but of what, it doesn't say. The realization hits you like a ton of bricks. The terror, the dread you've been feeling, it wasn't unwarranted. Something is here, something unseen, something unknown. It's in the room with you, lurking in the shadows, its presence as tangible as the fear coursing through your veins. Your heart pounds louder, your breaths come in ragged gasps, and then you feel it. A cold touch against your hand. It's not a whisper, not a voice, but a physical touch. The whispering stops, leaving a void of silence in its wake. The silence is deafening, the anticipation unbearable. And then a new voice speaks. It's not a whisper, not a chant. It's a clear, distinct voice, echoing in the stillness of the room. Too late, it says, the words hanging in the air, a chilling promise of things to come. In the pitch dark, you feel something cold touch your hand. The whispering stops. Then a new voice speaks. Too late. What happens next is a story for another time.